Hey, namaste, dear friends. I'm Meet Shukla, and you're watching Balmurti Online in English, an initiative managed by the Unified Growth Foundation. Today's episode is called Planting Confidence in a Child, which is based on the inspiring article Balakma Ashraddha by the respected educator Gijubhai Badeka. It's a gentle reminder on how the simple words we speak and the small actions we take can either strengthen a child's confidence or quietly take it away. As you watch, think about the moments in your own life where a child's confidence was shaped, for better or for worse. Let's have a look.
Namaste and welcome everyone. You're listening to Kindred Spirits. I'm your host Ruhan.
And I'm Risha. It's so good to have you with us today for a conversation that I think is going to touch a lot of hearts. Ruhan, you stumbled upon something quite profound this week, didn't you?
I really did, yeah. I was browsing through the Balmurti online project, that wonderful initiative by the Unified Growth Foundation. They share some incredible writings, and I came across this article titled Planting Confidence in a Child. It's by the legendary educator Gijubhai Badeka. And Risha, seriously, the title itself is so powerful, and the article,
Yeah?
it just hit me very hard.
Oh, I can completely understand why. When you sent it to me, I had to take a moment after reading it. The way it starts, with the little boy so proud to bring his mother a cup of tea.
Yeah.
And before he can even reach her, she says, "Put it down, you can't handle it." The article describes his face faltering, and you can just picture that little spark dimming.
है ना? And it's not a one-off thing. The article brilliantly lists these moments that we've all witnessed. The child learning to climb stairs and the father shouting, "Come down, you'll fall." The child trying to sharpen a pencil with a blade, concentrating so hard.
Right.
And the adult snapping, "Put that down, that's not your job."
It's a constant stream of micro rejections, isn't it? My heart really went out to the example of the child who says, "Let me try to open a stuck door." And the adults just laugh at him. Can you imagine how small that must make a child feel? It's the steady chipping away at the spirit.
Exactly, we think we're protecting them, but Gijubhai uses this perfect phrase. This is how disbelief is planted. It's not a sudden event, it's the sum of 100 small moments where the child was ready to try.
Yeah.
And we, the adults, said no.
And the saddest part is that we are essentially transplanting our own fears onto them. It's our fear of a mess, our fear of a small burn, our own lack of trust that we project on these curious,
How?
capable little beings. We forget that in those moments of trying, they are actually hyper-focused and more careful than ever.
Which leads to the most hopeful part of the article, the story of the boy named Chandu. That part was just beautiful. The author asks him to do simple things like crossing a shallow bridge.
Okay.
And Chandu's immediate response is, "I can't."
And the reason is heartbreaking. Who told you that? The author asks. My grandmother. I can't lift that stone. Why? Because my mother says I can't. He has learnt his own helplessness from the people who love him most.
Oh man.
But then comes that moment of transformation. The author doesn't argue. He just says, "Well, I believe you can. Let's do it together." And he does it. And that one sentence in the article, for me, this is the core of everything.
What is it?
Then he smiled, not at me, but at himself. That is the purest form of validation, isn't it? The smile of a child meeting his own potential for the very first time. A potential that was always there.
Right.
Just waiting for one person to say, "I trust you."
It's a profound reminder. The article says a child may be small, but they are a full human. They have courage, will, and instinct. What they often lack is just one person who will let them try,
Yeah.
let them fail, and let them rise again.
We have to give them the chance to spill, to climb, to get a tiny burn. Because in those trials,
Yes.
true unshakable confidence is born. It's about planting the seed of belief today so we can watch them bloom tomorrow. This piece by Gijubhai brought to us through the Balmurti online project is truly a gift for all of us.
It absolutely is, and it leaves us with something important to think about long after we're done talking.
Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. Think back to your own life for a moment. Can you remember a Chandu moment, a time when one person's belief in you, a single "I believe you can," changed the way you saw yourself.
Reflect on that. And more importantly, think about how you can create that moment for a child in your life today. Thank you for joining us on Kindred Spirits. Until next time.
I am glad we could reflect on this story together. It shows us how even the smallest interactions can leave a big impression on a child's self-belief. Now tell me, did any part of this story remind you of your own experiences? Huh? Share your thoughts in the comments because your perspective might inspire someone else too. And yes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on our social media handles and visit our website for such meaningful stories. Namaskar.